Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 19th to the 31st, 2022 money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Libra, March 19th to the 31st, 2022 Libra, money and career. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. We have the 10 of Cups, and we have the 3 of Swords. There's happiness in the family and in our world, right? But there's also a bit of sorrow and sadness that is being dealt with and looked at. So it's almost like a double-edged sword. It's coming here. It's not a double-edged sword. So it's not like no matter which way something is going to go wrong. It's that we have the 10 of Cups, and they all live happily ever after, and happiness and joy and prosperity. But then we have the 3 of Swords coming in, and that's heartbreak and pain and disappointment. So they're coming hand in hand during this time. And when we're looking at success, we're also looking at, well, it's going to change and things are going to be different. And is that really where I want to be? So those questions are going to come up, Libra, and the balance of emotion and the balance of our hearts are just so important to us. So we have to remember that. Now let's look at the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. So this is the 10 of Cups. So interesting. Okay, so we have ourselves starting with the 10 of Cups right here, right? And we have the energy to be mindful of now is of the 10 of Cups. It's like, look at what truly makes you happy. And this is a sense of what makes somebody else happy. Or this is a sense of also like what I think is supposed to make me happy. Like I'm supposed to be happy because of XYZ. I'm supposed to be connected with XYZ. And this is going to be a time where it's like, no, I really need to look at what makes me happy, not what I want to or think should make me happy. So there's going to be something here where it's a little bit tricky, and it has to do with our happiness. It has to do with what we really love. This can also be that somebody uses our happiness and what we're really truly connected to and dedicated to against us. They try to use it as a weapon. So do be mindful of that, Libra, because that's actually more it than any of the other things where it's like, okay, there might be, pushes and pulls in here, but there's a sense of somebody uses what you truly love against you. So be aware of this. Now let's see our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. We have the throat chakra, which as an air sign, we just need to always focus and connect with our throat chakras. It will make us the happiest. This is listening. Listening is something that our world just doesn't do. I don't know if we did it before because humans aren't that good at it, right? A lot of the time here, listening, connecting, being a part of the words that are spoken, the way that the feeling, the emotion between things, that's going to be so important. Here we have this real sense of embracing a superpower, and that is listening. And through that listening, we will be connecting in a way that most people just can't. Then we have our angels and spirit guide message here. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. So we have the hopeful. That's such a pretty picture. Right there. And it says the hopeful. The power of prayer and meditation can wake you up, renew your faith, help you attune to your needs, and align you with your deepest truth. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. There's a sense that we're connecting to to so much more than what we had thought we would be connecting to during this time. And that becomes the game changer. It really does. It moves us to go deeper within the tarot. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. And then we have the star, Aquarius energy. That is so funny. And the sun. Okay, I love that. Because when I was shuffling and meditating on the cards earlier, I just kept hearing Aquarius, Aquarius. And I was like, no, we're doing the reading for Libra, so don't mess up and say Aquarius all the time here. But Aquarius energy coming through so strongly, which is just hysterical. I mean, that is beautiful. There is a real sense here of I am looking at my dreams of what I desire. They're the stars, and the sun, of course, is our closest star. What illuminates me, what, brings me that brightness, that joy, that connection, that success. And here with the star, it's like, what do I truly want? Where do I truly need to be? The sun is coming forward, and the sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. So this is our joy and our success. But this is also saying, do not take your light and almost put it out or hide it away, because we don't think that it's supposed to be shining. We think that, oh, I'm supposed to be like this, or I'm supposed to be like that. Be who you are. As long as we come from a place of kindness, a place of respect, a place of beauty, let our hearts, our souls, ourselves shine. That is going to be so important for us during this time. There's such a connection with our dreams and what we greatly desire and where it is that we want to be. This becomes a game-changing time for us. It moves us then to go deeper into the tarot. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. We have the Death card. The star, again, that strong, beautiful Aquarius energy. Well, also, just the wish energy coming forward. We have the Empress, and we have the Two of Cups. So there is something that's changing here. There is some way that we're seeing things and that we're looking at certain situations when it comes to our work, when it comes to what we want, that we're going to find that there's a transformation. We're also going to find that there's a transformation in the way that we work, in what we're going after. There's something here where it's like, I've, kind of like sloughed off this old skin, and I've stepped into who I need to be, where I need to be, and the confidence that is for me. And it brings us to this place where like we haven't been seeing gifts that were coming in before, because we've been so focused on one way of looking at things and one way of understanding things. And Spirit has been saying to us, look over here, look over here. And now we're starting to look over here, and we're just surprised. We're surprised at how the doors open. We're surprised at what is coming our way. And it isn't something that we've expected. So this does really take us out of our comfort zone and kind of puts us on the spot. So, Libra, we're not always happy when that happens. We don't like to be put on the spot. We like to be able to plan and to make lists and to, gain an understanding, weigh both things out. That would be our ideal way of dealing with anything. But here with the with the Four of Cups, there's just a sense of, no, once we see this gift or once we see this avenue opening, it's like, take it, embrace it. It moves us then to this place of power, this place of sitting on the throne and gaining what it is that we want. The Empress comes in, and the Empress says, this is where I deserve to be. This is the power of my voice that I've forgotten. This is the place that I stand that gets to be mine. And there is just such a sense of power and insight and ideas and determination that leads us. And it opens up the door. It opens up our eyes in a way that we hadn't seen before. It brings us farther forward. And that's going to be a very powerful place for us to be. And as we're opening to this energy and to ourselves, a wish comes true. There's a sense of like we've let a wish that we really want within our lives, we've let it out. And it has to do with our finances. It has to do with our career. It has to do with where we want to be. And it's letting us shine. There's also this sense here of something that we have been wishing for, something that we have been wanting. It starts to come forward. And it's like, are you brave enough to take it? Are you brave enough to see it? We're also going to be looking at things in different ways. And with those different eyes, it's like, oh, but this is what I want. this is what I need. And so that door opens and we start to really understand it. There's also just a feeling here, like the way you thought it was going to go is just so different than the road that we're going to be walking on, than the place that we're going to be. It's like you couldn't plan for this if you tried. So Spirit is really saying here, stop trying to plan, stop trying to organize. Let like the papers fall in the air and see what comes up, see what comes forward. I almost see like just, taking a stack of papers, somebody taking a stack of papers, and it's almost like you're picking a picture that way. I don't know if that's like for the cover of a magazine or what that's for, but it's like you throw them up in the air, and the one that lands face up, the closest to you, the one that catches your eye, that's the one you go with. And that's going to be what Spirit says here. That is what Spirit is saying here. Just kind of let things be a little bit chancy, like a little bit up to chance, and open up to where we see ourselves going, to what we see becoming, because we're not going to be able to plan it the way that we thought, or it's not going to be able to be planned. It then moves us to go deeper. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, and the Sun. We have the Sun now coming up twice. We have the Star coming up twice. This is something that we really, really want. This is connecting with a person who is established. Okay, there's a person here who's coming forward, who is established, who is determined, who is focused, who is insightful. This person gives us advice. Listen, because they're going to open up a door. They're going to push us forward in a way, again, that we hadn't expected. There's just an unexpected road opening. And we have such a power, such an intuition, such a beauty to us to be able to take this. And it's like we've dreamt about it. We've held something only in the realm of dreams because we didn't think we could be that happy. We didn't think we could be that successful. We didn't think we could have that job or that career or, walk down that path. And Spirit is starting to say, Spirit has been telling us for a long time. We're just starting to listen. It's like, yes, you can have it. Yes, you can. Look at the gift that I'm giving you. It might be extra work. It might be harder right now, but it is going to be worth it in the long run. And it brings us to the place of beauty, of tenacity, of brilliance, of letting the sun shine within us, of letting us shine. And it moves us here to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. Yeah, because somebody, okay, so Spirit's saying focus right here, because somebody's going to try to attack what it is that we hold most dear during this time. And that's why this time about money and career is very kind of like abstracty a little bit, because it's all about, okay, how do I let myself shine? How do I embrace my power? How do I say this is what I want without somebody taking it away from me because they don't understand, or attacking it because they think that they can get me to do what they want me to do by almost taking away or threatening to take away or hurt what is most important to me. And it doesn't mean that they're going to do it in a violent way. It can just be like, you won't get that promotion, or, oh, I know that you want your weekends with your friends or your kids, or, to go out or whatever. And I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to do that if you don't start leveling up and doing more. And I need you in the office all the time. And just, it's really manipulative. It's caustic. It's wrong. It's petty. It's controlling. It's very controlling. And this is going to be a time, Libra, where it's like, no, I'm sorry, that's not going to roll. Like, that is not going to be okay anymore. And that's not going to be the way that you're able to bulldozer my life. So our subconscious energy to be mindful of during this time is the Ace of Wands. And it's seeing that light, and it's seeing the power that somebody holds over our career, over the way that we're moving forward. And this is going to be a time where, for some of us, we call their bluff and we say, you know what, you're going to do this. I'm going to, go and talk to somebody else, or I'm going to step out of this comfort zone. I'm going to, this comfort zone of this like abusive relationship that's going on here. And I'm going to step into my power and my worth. And that's what this person is afraid of. They are afraid that you will outshine them. They are afraid that you will take away attention from them. So be very aware of this, Libra, during this time. It moves us to our subconscious chakra energy. and that is personal power. This is the solar plexus chakra. We're going to see the worth within ourselves. We are calling on our determination and our focus and our insights and our ideas, and we are seeing ourselves become much more powerful than we have been before, because again, we're embracing our beauty and our light. It moves us then to our subconscious message from our angels and our spirit guides, and this is the Traveler. And it says right here, let travel, education, and communication skills take you and your ideas to the world, and or use the same to bring the world to you. And that is exactly it. The world is opening up. You are breaking out of that chain, that grip that I want to say person or fear or somebody who got in your head once upon a time, had over you or has had over you. And now we're going to see ourselves being able to travel, being able to communicate, being able to connect, embracing an education, a sense of discovery. And it's either we're going to the world, we're stepping out in the world, or it could be that we're turning on our cameras and we're stepping into our worth in ourselves and we're putting our voice out there. And that is beautiful. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which begins with the Three of Cups. This is somebody you thought was a friend. This is somebody you thought you could trust, Libra, and they've betrayed you. They are just not going to hold up that cup. And what's happening is they're taking up all our attention so that we're not focusing on the people who truly love us, who truly care for us, who are truly connecting with us. It moves us to our subconscious, to go deeper into our subconscious, and that is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is money, and that's another thing that this person is afraid of. How much money will you earn? Will you outshine them? The Ten of Pentacles is prosperity and success that lasts for generations. And there is a real sense here of opening up to a gift that is not only going to give to me now, but is going to lay down the foundation for more to come and more to come. And that is powerful, that is beautiful, that is unique. And this is something that we need to embrace. It brings us then to the Ace of Swords. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, Libra, is handing us a gift just for us. It's of clarity of mind. It's of skill, of word and speech. It is a sense of, this is where I'm going. This is what I want. This is who I am. There's a fierceness to us that we need to speak of, that we need to voice, that we need to say, to open up the door. And that is so powerful here. It moves us then to finally the Devil. The Devil is Capricorn energy. It is also the chains that we are bound to. I see that this is a time where the sword cuts through the chains. And it's like, I'm not held back by this anymore. I'm not being kept in your safe little corner, in your safe little part of the world. Or not even in your safe little part of the world, in your darkness. To this person who is trying to keep us held back, it's like, I'm not kept in your darkness anymore. We're also going to be very organized, very focused, very determined, and that is going to be just such a game changer for us. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and intensity of ourselves, what we want, and our determination to move forward in absolute success, because it's waiting for us. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra.